Edo period, Japan. In Doshomachi in Osaka, a flourishing town of medicine, a 14-year-old boy worked as an apprentice at the Omiya Kisuke pharmacy. It was only after he had served out his strict apprenticeship that Chobei, whose family would later adopt the name Takeda, would be allowed to become independent. With the Omi philosophy, Sampo Yoshi, meaning good for the seller, good for the buyer, and good for society, firmly in his mind, he set up his own store in Doshomachi under the Omiya brand. The original Omiya logo depicted the mountains that he would cross when traveling to and from his store in Osaka. He then added the character Hon, meaning true or main, and so created the Dakiyama Hon logo. This is said to have been a reminder to not forget his birthplace and to respect the main Takeda family. The Chobei Omiya store was established on June 12, 1781. This marked the beginning of Takeda's history, which has continued for over 230 years. Chobei I operated his business under a simple yet powerful motto: work with integrity and deal with medicines as though the patients being treated were your own children. This philosophy became the universal value system for Takeda. The drugs in those days were Japanese and Chinese herbal medicines dispensed in small quantities. Chobei pursued a policy of paying attention to the smallest details, such as selecting and sorting medicinal products by thickness and length. He always made an effort to keep the quality above average to provide his customers with an outstanding service. When the possibilities of Western medicine became apparent, the company promptly began selling imported medicines. Then, after over 100 years in business, in 1895, they began to move into pharmaceuticals. To deal with the disruption of World War I, Takeda became a corporate organization. It also began to manufacture its own Japanese medicine. During the turmoil of World War II, Takeda made a firm statement to help steer the company forward. It committed to being honorable and acting with integrity, and this then became a company policy. Takeda's Nori, a statement of social responsibility for both the corporation and individuals, reinforced the founder's philosophy of integrity, which had now been passed down for generations. In the event of disasters, every effort was made to deliver necessary medical supplies to affected areas. And immediately after the war, Takeda actively hired people who had no place to go. Takeda has taken part in a wide variety of projects as a corporate citizen from an early stage. These include programs in the fields of educational development, science and technology, and projects that benefit the international community. After supporting post-war restoration with medicines and contributions towards people's health, Takeda took a new step towards creating medicine for the world. After accomplishing a large-scale integration in the 2000s, the company strengthened its business base in oncology and emerging countries. To contribute to the health of people in developing and emerging countries, mid- to long-term programs are in place to support disease prevention, to train healthcare professionals, and to increase access to medical care. Takeda is now operating in approximately 80 countries and is a leading global R&D biopharmaceutical company, with employees worldwide committed to pushing the boundaries of science to bring life-changing therapies to patients. Our core value of integrity built up through history and tradition, provides a solid foundation for our daily work and means that we are always thinking about the patient. Over 2 centuries on from the founding of the company, everything we do still begins with asking one question: how can we do more for our patients?